The automotive world is watching closely, and Bugatti won't like where this is headed. While battling Matt Armstrong over his controversial Chiron rebuild, another YouTuber just bought a broken Bugatti. Mark McCann's first call about his newly purchased Bugatti Veyron wasn't to Bugatti headquarters. It was to Matt Armstrong. What's unfolding in 2026 could fundamentally change hypercar ownership forever. Mark McCann just spent £900,000 on a Bugatti Veyron that doesn't work. £1.1 million for a car that won't even drive. The gearbox is completely broken, there's no reverse gear, and the car has been sitting off the road for 3 years. But this isn't just any Bugatti Veyron. This is a Mansory Vincero edition, one of the rarest Veyrons ever made. A car originally customized for Middle Eastern royalty at a cost of €300,000 on top of the base price. Full exposed carbon fiber bodywork, polished metal arches, a vibrant interior, and a completely unique specification that exists nowhere else on Earth. When working properly, this car is worth at least £1.6 million. But right now, with a destroyed gearbox and 3 years of neglect, it's a £900,000 sculpture that won't move under its own power. Bugatti's repair quote? £300,000. Just to replace the gearbox. That's more than most people spend on their house, all to fix one component. Mark McCann's first call after considering this broken Bugatti wasn't to Bugatti's customer service team. It wasn't to an authorized service center in London or Paris. It wasn't to a certified technician with decades of factory experience. His first call was to Matt Armstrong, a YouTuber, a self-taught builder, someone with zero official Bugatti credentials. Think about that. When faced with a £900,000 decision on one of the rarest Bugattis in existence, Mark's trusted advisor wasn't someone from the official network. It was the same Matt Armstrong currently rebuilding FXG's crashed Chiron Per Sport in Miami, despite Bugatti's absolute refusal to support the project. The same Matt Armstrong that the Bugatti CEO made a public video about, explaining why independent Bugatti repairs shouldn't happen. The same Matt Armstrong who has become, against all official preferences, the internet's most visible independent Bugatti specialist. Mark called Matt on video to show him the broken Veyron and ask for advice. The conversation revealed exactly why Bugatti is concerned about the independent builder community. It was a masterclass in independent Bugatti economics, part sourcing, and insider knowledge that Bugatti desperately wants to keep locked away. Matt's response shows exactly why Bugatti is terrified of independent builders. He didn't immediately say no. He didn't laugh it off as impossible. He didn't point Mark toward official channels. Instead, he started analyzing the problem, considering solutions, discussing options. Because Matt has been building that exact expertise through the Chiron rebuild. During the call, Mark said something that should send chills down Bugatti's corporate spine. "You're the man to get Bugatti parts as well, aren't you? You've got inside connections." Matt's response dripped with sarcasm but contained undeniable truth. "Oh yeah, they love me." Everyone knew exactly what he meant. Bugatti doesn't love Matt Armstrong. They've publicly opposed his work. But Matt has sources and relationships that can source Bugatti components outside official channels. He's built a network of suppliers, specialists, and experts willing to work with independent builders. And every time that happens, every time someone finds a way around the official channels, Bugatti's control weakens. The monopoly cracks. And once enough people know the secrets, the gate can never be closed again. Mark calling Matt for Bugatti expertise validates what Bugatti fears most. Matt is becoming recognized as a legitimate specialist despite zero official certification. Other collectors now trust his judgment on multi-million-pound purchases more than official channels. This is Bugatti's nightmare, Matt being consulted by other buyers as an expert resource while simultaneously rebuilding the Chiron they refused to support. During the video call, Matt gave Mark crucial advice based on real market knowledge and insider understanding of actual costs versus what Bugatti charges. Bugatti wants £300,000 for a new gearbox. That's their official quote. Take it or leave it. But Matt's analysis showed a different picture entirely. Even in the worst-case scenario with the full Bugatti gearbox replacement, Mark would have £1.4 million invested in a car worth £1.6 million. That's a £200,000 margin. But Matt knows something that changes everything. Independent specialists like Fernson, the German Bugatti expert, can rebuild the gearbox for roughly £150,000 instead of £300,000. Half the price. That would bring total investment down to £1.25 million, creating a £350,000 margin instead. This is the exact knowledge Bugatti doesn't want circulating. Understanding that independent gearbox rebuilds cost half of Bugatti's replacement prices completely undermines their justification for service costs. It exposes the massive markup they charge for control and monopoly pricing. Matt encouraged Mark to proceed specifically because independent repair options make the economics work where Bugatti's official pricing would make it financially impossible. What's happening right now is the formation of an independent Bugatti service network that exists completely outside Bugatti's official ecosystem. And Matt Armstrong sits at the center of it, coordinating resources, sharing knowledge, and proving it can be done. Matt is rebuilding the Chiron with help from a growing network of talented specialists. Bob, the aluminum welder, handles structural repairs with skills that rival factory technicians. Composite specialists provide carbon fiber work indistinguishable from factory production. Parts suppliers willing to work with independent builders provide components Bugatti claims can't be obtained outside official channels. Fabrication shops create custom solutions when original parts aren't available or are prohibitively expensive. Independent specialists like Fernson prove deep expertise exists outside factory walls. Now Mark McCann is tapping into that same network for his Mansory Veyron. The knowledge Matt gains from the Chiron rebuild directly helps Mark make better decisions about the Veyron purchase. The connections Matt builds benefit the entire community of independent builders. The suppliers Matt discovers become resources for everyone. The techniques Matt develops get shared and improved. The problems Matt solves become roadmaps for others. This is how manufacturer monopolies get broken. Not through legal action or regulation, but through builders sharing knowledge and creating alternative supply chains that make official channels unnecessary. It's a grassroots revolution happening one rebuild at a time, one YouTube video at a time. Every successful independent Bugatti repair strengthens that network. Every part source identified. Every specialist who proves they can handle Bugatti-level work without factory certification. Every rebuild that succeeds despite official opposition. Bugatti's control was based on being the only viable option for serious repairs. Their monopoly depended on customers believing they had no choice. But once independent alternatives exist and prove reliable, that control evaporates. Bugatti can refuse to sell parts to Matt Armstrong. They can refuse to support Mark McCann's Veyron rebuild. They can make public statements about safety concerns and factory requirements. They can create policies and issue warnings. But here's what they can't do. They can't stop Matt from sharing knowledge through YouTube videos watched by millions. They can't prevent independent specialists from developing Bugatti expertise through hands-on work. They can't control the secondary market for used parts. They can't eliminate the growing network of suppliers willing to work outside official channels. And they can't put the knowledge back in the bottle once it's been shared publicly. Bugatti's only real leverage was information asymmetry. They knew how to repair their cars and independent builders didn't. But once that knowledge is shared publicly through detailed YouTube documentation, that advantage disappears. The secrets become common knowledge. The impossible becomes merely difficult. We're witnessing two different Bugatti rebuilds happening simultaneously, both bypassing official support, both sharing knowledge publicly, both proving that independence is possible. Matt Armstrong is rebuilding FXG's crashed Chiron per Sport in Miami while simultaneously consulting with Mark McCann on his broken Mansory Veyron in the UK. Bugatti hates this because every successful independent rebuild proves their parts monopoly isn't technically necessary. It's not about safety or quality. It's corporate gatekeeping designed to protect service revenue and maintain control. Bugatti isn't just fighting one rebuild anymore. They're fighting the formation of an entire independent service network that threatens their control over Bugatti ownership itself. They're fighting against the democratization of knowledge and the creation of alternatives to their expensive monopoly. And that's a fight they can't win through corporate policy. They're losing that fight. Not because Matt Armstrong has defeated them officially, but because he's proving through action that independence is viable. Every video he posts, every problem he solves, every part he sources adds another brick to the foundation of an alternative system. The battle between Bugatti and independent builders isn't really about one Chiron or one Veyron. It's about the future of exotic car ownership, about who controls these incredible machines after they're sold, and about whether customers have the right to repair their own property on their own terms. Matt Armstrong didn't set out to start a revolution. He set out to rebuild a crashed Chiron because it was an interesting challenge. But in documenting the process and sharing the knowledge, he's sparked something much bigger. Something that threatens to reshape how hypercar ownership works for every manufacturer, not just Bugatti. The hypercar world is changing, and we're all watching it happen, one rebuild at a time, one shared video at a time, one independent repair at a time. The question isn't whether this revolution will continue. The question is how many other builders will join it, how many other manufacturers will fight it, and whether the future of exotic car ownership will be controlled by corporations or by the people who actually own these incredible machines. This is just the beginning.